There's another very important case that I want to discuss with you. That is about the abuse of the people right to elect their representatives to the legislature. It is a guaranteed right, Article 4A, which states only the people elected by the sovereign citizens of this country can occupy office as members of the parliament. Article 4A of the Constitution. It does not permit anyone not elected by the people to occupy office as a member of parliament. This constitution was enacted in 1978. But in 1977, after Jayewardene's government was elected to office, he appointed a special Parliamentary Select Committee to consider the appointment of people with eminence through a thing called nationalism. He said people with eminence who do not wish to contest elections, this also should have a right to come through some other method to enter the parliament and do their utmost best for the country and the people, and to get their services to the country. And that was the very purpose of the nationalists, according to the government declared during that time. That time, the Prime Minister was R Premadasa. And they had deliberations 5 or more years. And they are the people who framed and this 14th Amendment to the Constitution, which produced this nationalist provision, Article 99A. The bill that discussed by the Select Committee, there was no provision whatsoever appointment of defeated candidates to the parliament. It was absolutely clear that time R Premadasa, the Prime Minister who presented this particular bill, 914A, to the Parliament on 3rd of May 1988. He made it very clear to the members of Parliament, the purpose of the bill is not to permit anybody outside the nationalists. That means not to permit any defeated candidates. He said the very purpose. He said the people, when they go to vote their representatives, they know there's another thing called nationalists, and it will made available to the people. The names of the nationalist MPs, proposed names will be gazetted. He said, along with the nominations, therefore, he said, people, when they go to vote, they know who are there in the nationalists and the names of the people in the nominations. He said, therefore, whatever the political party gets, according to the ratio, a total number of votes they get, so the 29 members will be elected through the nationalists according to the volume of votes they get. So that was the purpose of the nationalists. Bill was gazetted. It was presented to the Parliament on 3rd of May 1988. And Parliament, during the parliamentary sessions, opposition said, no. We can see another bill here. According to this bill, there's a provision even to the defeated candidates to enter through the nationalists. Then Prime Minister R Premadasa said, I know there's another bill in the House. But the bill that I presented today before you, it is a bill which has been formulated by a special Parliamentary Select Committee. After 5 years of deliberation, in this bill, there is no provision whatsoever for any defeated candidates to enter through the nationalists. That was the statement made by the Prime Minister. The bill was debated and finally it was passed by the Parliament. It was very sad, but true. That time the Speaker, I think it's Jayewardene, he certified. I told you there were 2 bills in the House. One which was debated and passed by the Parliament. The other one, which was not debated and not passed by the Parliament. So Article 80 of the Constitution requires any bill duly enacted, duly passed by the Parliament shall be certified by the Speaker. Speaker decided to certify the other bill. Which bill? The bill that permitted even the defeated candidates to enter the Parliament, which is a total violation of the rule of law and the Constitution. According to the Constitution of the Republic of Sri Lanka, in a situation like that, the Supreme Court is required to rectify that. The Article 82(6) of the Constitution says, in a situation like that, no such bill can be interpreted as a valid provision of law. Supreme Court is required to declare that part of any such bill void. When this particular provision of law was enacted, which was not certified by the Speaker, which was not duly passed by the Parliament, it was challenged by Nagananda before the Supreme Court of Sri Lanka, exercising the rights of the citizen. You cannot let anyone who is not duly elected by the people to enter Parliament through the back door. Therefore, it was challenged before the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court was required by law to exercise the people judicial power strictly according to the rule of law. But the Supreme Court absolutely failed. Absolutely failed. The Supreme Court informed Nagananda in the court, open court, this has occurred in 1988. And therefore, Supreme Court cannot intervene and exercise its judicial power of the people and declare that piece of legislation void. So again, what really happened there? Who led down the country and the people? It is the Supreme Court of the country that exercised the people's judicial power purely on trust. Finally, the judges, they found Nagananda, they treated me as a troublemaker. So, but I did it purely in the public interest. Finally, they, in order to stop me from bringing this kind of issues, major issues on the Supreme Court, the Supreme Court informed me, the petitioner, 50,000 rupees cost order. Right? Cost order, which was paid by a citizen in this country. I initiated the public interest, but the court absolutely failed to discharge its duty, but made an order compelling me to pay 50,000 rupees cost. So this is the kind of a state of affairs in the Republic of Sri Lanka, in the Supreme Court of the Republic of Sri Lanka. Thank you.